What bloody man is that?
He looks like one of Macbeth's men. Speak, what happened to the Thane of Cawdor?
That's our crossfire. 5 men down.
What about the others? Banquo? Macbeth?
All the other men under Macbeth and Banquo have survived. As for Macbeth and Banquo, they're alive and coming this way.
Someone go take him to the doctor so that he is well and walking.
Oh. I still can't believe that the Thane of Cawdor would stab us in the back.
I didn't expect it either, but what happened has happened, so it's all in the past now.
What if things were different? What if...
Ross, you've come back. Any movement on the Hercules?
They've sent their middleman to us, trying to negotiate for peace.
Go send our man and give greetings to a new consigliere, Macbeth.
Macbeth?
Such a fair and foul day.
Sure it is. Are you excited to meet your wife again?
Of course, after all this blood and death smeared across my end, how can I not want to see her again? What about you? How's your wife and son?
All in good health. I can't wait to see them, especially my boy. Just turned 16 last month. I remember it like yesterday, you holding in him, my son.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Some money for this poor man! Look at him. All stopped in wreck and dirt.
Have pity, Banquo. After all, look at this fine afternoon. I feel pity. I feel generously. Here, take this.
Bullshit, old man.
To you, Macbeth, who will sit at the seat below. To you, Macbeth, who will sit at the right hand. To you, Macbeth, who will sit at the highest.
That's enough, old man. Oh, and leave us alone.
Great is your fate when you travel away. Your happiness lies not here, but after. Your son becomes the highest, though you will not.
You look at me with such deranged eyes, but your voice speaks so firmly, as if you had seen everything behind the crossed eyes.
Hey, Macbeth!
Boss? Why are you here?
The boss, Cawdor, is dead.
I know. I was there. Did the boss say anything?
You're his next man.
What? Next man? What man?
His right-hand man, the consigliere.
Don't tell me that the pigs are going to fall out of the sky. What? Is my son going to be the next Don?
Let's go. Ross, lead the way.
Follow.
Father. Yes. Last time when Ross came here, you chose Macbeth as the right-hand man. Don't you think it was too sudden?
Why? Do you not trust Macbeth?
No, but I'm worried about you. The Thane of Cawdor was your friend for countless of years, but look what happened. Just when the smallest hint of power was shown to him, when the Tagliuses made an offer for him, he went for your throat. Listen to me!
There's no order to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman whom I built absolute trust, but let Macbeth be judged for his own merits, and not from the Thane of Cawdor.
Sir, Macbeth, Banquo, and Ross have arrived.
Time to go meet them. Let's go, Max. My worthy consigliere, come here. Let's have dinner at your place.
Sounds great.
Let's go.
Yeah. I met the boss on the way home. I want you to have a supper on our home. Yeah. Yes, I'm fine. Make sure to clean everything. Yeah. Yeah, just don't worry about me. Just another day of work. Yeah. Do you want to hear something funny? I promise you that it'll last your time. I went to the wrong tube. Yeah. Goodbye.
You're here!
It's been a while.
I missed you.
His manner has a pleasant scent. The earth swiftly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
I agree. There is a certain delicateness in the air.
Please lead the way if possible.
Follow me.
Is it true?
What is?
Don't play dumb with me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You believe him, don't you?
Let's talk more later.
No! You listen to me!
Do you remember when our babe passed away? Do you remember what I told you before he died? A prophecy of his death. And now, look where is he now? Tell me what that deranged man said to you.
I already told you.
Tell me!
To you, Macbeth, who takes a seat below. To you, Macbeth, who sits at the right hand. To you, Macbeth, who will sit at the highest. Is this what you want to hear? A dear wife has gone mad.
Mad? Don't tell me I'm the one who believes it. Explain me how you remember every single word that man has said to you. It's because you believe it, don't you?
What do you want from me?
Say it yourself. What do you desire, Macbeth?
And if you fail?
We fail.
Who's there?
A friend.
Macbeth, what are you doing staying up so late?
I could be asking you.
I was with my boy. Can you believe it? A grown man going after his son at night to make sure he is alive. I'm growing old, Macbeth.
We all are.
I thought you've been sleeping in joy tonight. After all, you got promoted to such a high position. Not just any position at that.
Why? Did I not seem so happy? Didn't we drink till our hearts content at the dinner?
Right. Maybe I'm thinking too much. But I have dreamt about the real men that we saw. They have shown us some truth.
I haven't given much thought to it.
You're right. I probably drink too much. Well, good night. I'm gonna go to bed again.
Good luck. Is this the dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me close thee. I have not, and yet I see still, hear not my steps, which way they walk, for fear the very stones prate of my whereabouts. Whiles I threat, he lives. Wards the heat of these too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done.
Oh, it's you.
Your voice invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is fate that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Okay, let's give another round of applause to the 11th graders. Good job, guys. Very impressive. Okay, now we're gonna start from 9, Joy's Yearbook.
어느새 나도 모르게 네 앞에 있는 걸 수줍은 인사를 건네 반가운 마음 가득 미소 짓며 How you doing 넌 baby 어색한 공기 더는 견딜 수 없어 제발 아무 말이라도 좀 해 뜨거워지는 걸 숨기고 싶어 너에게 이 주문을 걸어봐 baby 나를 좋아한다 그대는 나를 좋아한다 그대는 나를 좋아해 한 걸음 내게 다가와줘 아직 너무 어려워 우리 모르는 게 너무 많잖아 조금씩 너를 더 알아가고 싶어 How you feel about me baby 입술이 바짝 마르고 심장 소리가 커져도 장난처럼 피하지는 마 No 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 지금 이 순간 Only a matter of time 또 한 번 이 주문을 걸어봐 baby 나를 좋아한다 Oh no 완벽한 거짓말 날 나로 만드는 비밀의 주문을 걸어봐 baby 그대는 나를 좋아한다 그대는 나를 좋아한다 그대는 나를 좋아해
괜시리 맘이 울적할 때 현실은 잠시 잊고 놀러와 널 태우고 나 달려갈게 늘 비워둔 내 옆자리는 for you 매번 너에게만 yeah. 유독 깊은 밤을 넘어 어느새 거울엔 이만큼 어린 내 좀 어색해
Okay. Ninth grade?
작아져는 순간
되고 싶은 게 가득했고 장난스러운 게 당연했고
꽤나 진지했었던 고민 속 함께 울고 웃던 그대로 괜시리 맘이 울적할 때 현실은 잠시 잊고 놀러와 널 데리러 나 달려갈게 네 맘을 실어줘
2 centimeters shorter than I am.
눈부신 계절 비끄나도 여전하게 널 비춰 사라져 모든 고민도 가까운 그 목소리 가득한 웃음소리 함께한 노래소리 그대로 함께 가는 거야 마냥 즐겁던 그땐 yeah.
I really do
별것도 아닌 일에 바랗게 터지던 웃음에 물들어 가던 순간은 right back 늘 함께였던 best friend yeah. 그게 너였단 게 다행이야 난 괜시리 맘이 울적할 때 현실은 잠시 잊고 놀러와 널 데리러 나 달려갈게 네 맘을 실어줘 온종일 뛰어놀던 동네 눈부신 계절 비끄나도 여전하게 널 비춰 사라져 모든 고민도 가까운 그 목소리 가득한 웃음소리 함께한 노래소리 그대로 함께 가는 거야
Hey, you don't worry, no hurry 눈 감고 and fading 당겼던 너 이제 떨리는 벅이 시간이 가도 we don't need batteries Question though, now are you happy?
또다시 시작돼 오늘이란 racing 매일 다른 rules 처음 보는 new tracks
자 어서 골라 널 위한 mini girl So good timing
둘이서 뛰놀던 그곳에 꼭 멈춰서 벅차게 내린 그날의 햇살 같은 꿈 따라서 발소리마저 늘어질 때 고들 것 같은 눈을 감아봐 기억이 멈춘 미니카에 내 맘 보내게 가까운 그 목소리 가득한 웃음소리 함께한 노래소리 그대로 함께 가 Gotta load up the memory 부른 네 목소리 달리는 내 발소리 함께한 노래소리 그대로 함께 가는 거야 기다려지는 시간 굳이 아무것도 안 해도 그냥 함께 있다는 게 좋아요 잠깐이라도 단 몇 초라도 시간이 멈추기 지친 하루 끝에 네가 있다면 매일 좋은 날이 될 텐데 가끔 슬프고 자주 웃으면서 변하지 않고 이대로 영원히 그대라는 그늘이 있어 얼마나 든든한지 몰라 내게 와줘서 날 안아줘서 너무 고마울 뿐이죠 이 세상에서 가장 빛이 나는 게 바로 너라서 너무나 행복해 하루 끝에 네가 있어서 오늘도 난 웃을 수 있어 내게 오려고 너를 보려고 이 먼 길을 온 것 같아
Welcome aboard. Protocol. Calibrating system control.
technology. Scratch that, bring it back. 내 앞에선 Richmond. 몸이 고장나서 Reload. 난 어질 또 돌고 돌아 I'm in Richmond. 전에 없던 Situation. 너 아님 너만 Repetition. Drop like a missed call. 비상이 걸려. I'm on that glitch mode.
엔진 성도 위험해 격은 난 필요해 네가 다가와 웁디웁 숨이 멎는데
가속도를 타는 심장 goes speeding up. 이 감정은 어떤 말도 can't get enough. Hey, watch me I'ma be crazy. 저항도 못하고 hands up. 돌이켜 나 into my mind. 한 방에 퍼지는 ransom.
wait 이건 치명적인 사태
Shutting me down 지어볼까 모두 다 say I'm too much.
네가 몰고 오는 달 뒤달 소나기에 작은 사기도 다나 숲을 키워내 Going up to heaven 다친 하늘선 너를 아무리 막아도 잘 안 나가
Trouble like a missed code. 비상이 걸려. I'm on that glitch mode. I'm on scratch that bring it back. 네 옆에선 Richmond. 몸이 고장났어 Reload. 난 어질 또 돌고 돌아 I'm in Richmond. 전에 없던 situation. 너 아닌 너만 repetition. Trouble like a missed call. 비상이 걸려. I'm on that glitch mode. A code is buffering shit like a machine.
너의 밈은 clickbait 너의
내게 autopilot in the air.
어디서도 본 적 없던 소식인걸 오늘 보낼 수 있음 나는 네
너는
모든 걸
꿈꾸느라 밤새. 너 없는 꿈은 전부 nightmare. 시작된 glitch mode. 놀라지 않아도 돼. 오늘 하나쯤 I like it. 이런 게 사랑이면 okay.
스친 손끝에도 머릿속에 정지돼 낯선 감각들이 내 몸을 지배해 There was no you, there was no me 감정만 더 도는 place 너 아닌 다른 모든 것 out of the space
Two 99, 792 per second light speed. 말해봐 다 어서 다 cause I'm not shy Not shy not me 난다 원했다 Not shy not shy not me Give me da 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 Not shy not me 난다 원했다 Not shy not me 너를 원해 뭐 어때 cause I'm not shy 넌 빨리빨리 대답할 필요는 없어 어차피 내 거니까 내 보고 있기만 하면 돼 Yeah you will like it cause you like it cause you like it 내가 미워 아니라면 미워 다른 건 다 지워 내가 네 only one yeah 그냥 싹 지워 싹싹싹싹싹 Not shy you say I want you Hey there hey there 우리는 great pair 네 맘이 뭔지 모르지만 내 생각에 맞아 그러니까 Yeah yeah 내 맘은 내거 그러니까 좋아한다고 자유니까 네 맘은 네거 맞으니까 말해봐 다 어서 다 cause I'm not shy Not shy not me 난다 원했다 Not shy not shy not me Give me da 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 Not shy not me 난다 원했다 Not shy not shy not me 너를 원해 뭐 어때 cause I'm not shy 후회하기 싫으니까 엔딩 상관없으니까 꾹꾹꾹 모두 쏟아내 No yes no 뭐든지 어때 Yeah 이러면 처음엔 어때 어차피 안 될 거 빼고 다 돼 Let's just be who we are do what we do 네 맘대로 해 Let the beat drop Not shy not me 난다 원했다 Not shy not me 말해봐 다 어서 다 cause I'm not shy Not shy, not me 난다 원했다 Not shy, not shy, not me Give me da 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 Not shy, not me 난다 원했다 Not shy, not shy, not me 너를 원해 뭐 어때 cause I'm not shy
흔들리는 꽃들 속에서 내 샴푸 향이 느껴진 거야 스쳐 지나간 건가 뒤돌아보지 마 그냥 사람들만 보이는 거야 다와가는 집 근처에서 괜히 핸드폰만 만지는 거야 한번 연락해볼까 용기 내보지만 그냥 내 마음만 아쉬운 거야 걷다가 보면 항상 이렇게 너를 바라만 보던 너를 기다린다고 말할까 지금 집 앞에 계속 이렇게 너를 아쉬워하다 너를 연락했다 할까 지나치는 꽃들 속에서 내 샴푸 향만 보이는 거야 스쳐 지나간 건가 뒤돌아보지 마 그냥 내 마음만 바빠진 거야 걷다가 보면 항상 이렇게 너를 바라만 보던 너를 기다린다고
Hello, all school leaders, teachers, and faculty. We want to begin off by saying that we appreciate all you've done. It's been an amazing year and a real privilege and honor to share the stand. I'm speaking here as a representative on behalf of all the students and peers and my classmates, but I'm sure they all feel the same way and they really appreciate having you for the past 4 years, and for some students even more. It's been a long journey. We've all worked hard through the moments. We've had our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I think without you, we couldn't have made it. You were great mentors that guided us through every process. You have been the shining light in our lives. You have shaped our philosophy, nurtured us, developed us, and created an environment where we could learn. And without you, this would all be impossible. So we thank all the leaders, and we want to really nurture this moment, cherish this moment, and make sure that out in the real world, we apply all that we've learned here at CSIS. And all thanks to you, we get to have the right mindset, the moral sense. We get to have the ethical sense. We get to have the spiritual growth and emotional support from each and every member here. So it's an amazing atmosphere here at CSIS, and we really don't know what we could have done without you. So we appreciate you, and we look forward to staying in touch in the future as well. Thank you.
That was it for the yearbook presentation. Did you guys enjoy it? Seems like you had so much fun throughout the year. So right now you will have 10-minute break. So feel free to go to the bathroom or have water, and you'll be back after 10 minutes to start a student council town hall. Yes. See you in a bit.
너에게 난 해질녘 노을처럼 한편의 아름다운 추억이 되고 소중했던 우리 부르던 날을 기억하며 후회 없이 그림처럼 남아주기를.
나에게 너 내 외롭던 지난 시간을 환하게 비춰주던 햇살이 되고 조그맣던 너의 하얀 손 위에 빛나는 보석처럼 영원의 약속이 되어 너에게 난 해질녘 노을처럼 한편의 아름다운 추억이 되고 소중했던 우리 부르던 날을 기억하며 후회 없이 그림처럼 남아주기를. 나에겐 넌 초록의 슬픈 노래로 내 작은 가슴 속에 이렇게 남아 반짝이던 너의 예쁜 눈마늘에 수많은 별이 되어 영원토록 빛나고 싶어. 너에게 난 해질녘 노을처럼 한편의 아름다운 추억이 되고 소중했던 우리 부르던 나를 기억하며 후회 없이 그림처럼 남아주기를. 너에게 난 해질녘 노을처럼 한편의 아름다운 추억이 되고 소중했던 우리 부르던 나를 기억하며 후회 없이 그림처럼 남아주기를.
그림처럼 남아주기를.
Run.
불안 가리는 타입 안 해봐 제대로도 망가질 수 없는 사이 알잖아 I'm not a poser.
혹시라도 잘못돼도 절대 너를 탓하지 않아. 그게 어디라도 wannabe 돼.
해버리고파 너의 사랑은 솟아니
사라져도 사라져도
해버리고파 너만 있다면 no worry
알잖아 it should be you.
So I run to you So I run to you 선을 넘는 거라도 what it over 다쳐도 괜찮아 I run to you So I run to you a little bit a little bit a little bit 알지 나의 스타일
네가 어떤 노래도 what it over 다쳐도 괜찮아 I run to you. No no that's okay that's okay 누가 뭐래도 no 괜찮아 아플 거래도
상관없어 멋대로 생각해도 돼 막지 못해 널 사랑하기 때문에
Hello students, so we're gonna start 2022-2023 Student Council Tunnel. It's gonna be about our plans and then maybe Q&A sessions. Yes, so we're new Student Council 2022-2023. Yeah, so I will introduce myself. My name is Ryan Cho. Okay, so my first goal is setting something good culture for CSIS students, and then not just for 1 year, but forever. And then second is knowing our current situation. So we should know about our current situation to cope with every changes and then maybe advancement. And then now we're heading to the basic, not just for advanced. If we make some good basic, then it's gonna be great for next student council and next student council and next generation. So that's one of my goal. And then lastly, we're gonna hear your voice actively. So the reason why I have a power is you guys have your power and then your voice is my power. So I want to make that culture as well. My name is Danny Saw, the future vice president of the school. And I would also like to introduce my three goals, major goals. First is to encourage a unified culture within grades. During the COVID era, I believe that some of the disconnections and some of the walls are built between the grades. They kind of disrupt having interactions within the grades. However, when I first came to school, which was about 3 years ago, I really liked about the one unique aspect that I liked about the school was that it provided a opportunity to interact with other grades and share advices or just communicate our thoughts together. Therefore, I thought it was student council's duty to encourage a environment where culture can be much more unified and communities keep on communicating. And my second goal is to provide an environment to maximize students' ability. As a student of CSIS, I always thought that it would be very good if we have an kind of a competition or a club interactions where I can just showcase my skills or unique abilities. However, I thought it is kind of lacking this aspects in CSIS, and I thought it should be improved. And my last goal is about systemic school. One of the aspects I thought about this school is that we lack a system where it is organized and systematically functioned. For example, there is a law or rule system which is, I believe, not being properly organized this semester. Therefore, we are planning to create a certain branch that would keep having an organized rules and systems so that students can equally know the information that are from the student council and also know about the information that comes from the school. And these were my three goals.
Hello, my name is Sally, and my first goal is faster and more effective distribution of the club seed money. All the club leaders will have a mandatory meeting with the advisor to talk about the seed money application and have more effective and efficient seed money application for their clubs. Second, I'll quickly fix the school facilities. I'll consistently check the school facilities and get reports from the class representatives. Lastly, I'll get the students' opinion about the CSIS class culture and system through surveys. And these were my three goals.
I'm Olivia from 9th grade. I'm going to be the next secretary for our school. And one of the most important value for me is building relationships between the student council and the students, because building good relationship will make us to communicate and talk more naturally and freely. And these are my three goals. And first is stabilizing official announcements. So now the teachers are announcing and informing the students indirectly, not the student council directly telling them. So I'm going to stabilize those official announcements. Second is activating entertaining systems. Now in our school, we don't have like enough entertaining systems that students can enjoy and promote about our school. So I'm going to activate those entertaining systems. The third is having open mind towards feedback and suggestions. Like all the student council member mentioned, I'm going to have open-minded heart to listen to your feedback and suggestions to improve our student council.
Okay, so thanks for everything. And then we're gonna start about new change, the main structure change for next 2022 to 23. Okay, so these are our plan for a new structure of our for our students. So if you see there, it's their student council, and then next one we're keeping our class representative, and then but those are three new aspects gonna be a new plan for next 1 year. So the first branch is class representative, which is continuing from the last semester. One biggest change that we made is that we reduced the class representative to 5 numbers, in which we decided to not to elect the vice president anymore. There are major 2 reasons for this decision. It is first because of the COVID. Since the COVID era is now ended, there would be less opportunity for the vice president to substitute the president, as president has like the no more chances to get infected on COVID cases. And also the second reason is that since we created 3 more branches, a lot of works will be distributed, which class representative had to take. And since the works are reduced, we believe that one class representative can handle all of the works or tasks that student council are necessary with it. Therefore, we decided to pick one class representative in every class. And now I'd like to explain the major role of this class representative. Like the usual plan, which we continue from the last semester, it is mainly about the student monitoring. You have the responsibility to collect ideas or requests from the students from your class, and also handle it or deliver it to the student council through attending a school representative meeting, which will be held in every month. Also, you have a responsibility to support student council on events. Let's take an example of this walking camp. One student council member had to take care of every like 40 to 50 students to have a student council game. However, this was not like handled efficiently or in a efficient way. Therefore, we decided to pick a class representative to help student council on proceeding these events, and also help on the future events that will be taken place next semester.
Next slide, please. For the school culture monitors, it will be covering 3 fields, which are club, school facility, and student service. For the clubs, we will be periodically checking student club management Google Sheets regarding the school club activities, club seed money, club leadership regarding the leaders and co-leaders, and additional club management systems. For the school facilities, we will be checking the broken facilities and facilities reported by the class representatives to fix the inconveniences caused by it. Lastly, for the student survey, the survey forms regarding the school culture will be made. Surveying about the school culture and system of the CSIS is the goal, and the details will be decided with the 2 inspectors that will be later picked.
Yeah, Constitution TF. So TF means task forcement. So if we have something, a big project, we make some team to organize that project and then until completion. So the first due for the Constitution task forcement team is set unclear rules. So if you see the handbooks or communicating with teachers or students, there are a lot of holes, or like you don't like you're curious about some rules or how to cope with that rules. So I want to make sure to have no confusion at all, and then also within the class and school life, I don't want to make some confusion with teachers and then complaints to the teachers or students or schools. So in the handbook, there's some unclear rules, or we can ask about some change. So we're gonna find that, and then we're gonna make some document to ask schools. And then also we're gonna set new goals like election or maybe uniforms. That's gonna be something change, and then we're gonna elect 3 people to be with our team from 10th to 12th grade for next year.
So we also have communication team, and for this communication team, there are two things we're gonna do. First is CSIS official announcements, and as I mentioned before, the student council is not directly informing the students about the announcements and information, so the student council will be directly telling them. So there will be 2 announcements in 1 week. It will be Monday, and Monday will be live streamed by the communication team. And Friday, it's only going to be PPT, not live stream. We're going to do on Friday because there might be other announcements and information that the student or teacher want to inform to the student throughout the week, like starting from Tuesday to Thursday. And the second thing is entertainment system, and we're gonna activate radio, social media, or other things to make variety of ways to communicate with the students and make more entertaining and engaging ways to communicate. And so we were recruiting 5 people. 3 will be in charge of the content, and 2 will be in charge of announcements.
Yeah, so next page, please. So within one words, we can say class representative is worker. And then the second one is collector. And then third one's gonna be a maker. And then lastly, it's communicator. Yeah. We're gonna get some Q&A later on, so keep in mind this. Yeah, so promises. So I have so many promises during the election time, so I should keep that. So I brought some my goals and then how our student council gonna work on these things. Yeah, first is mentoring systems. Many students wants to cooperate and then work with like another grades, but for my view, actually, I think we're gonna start senior mentor first. So we ask next year seniors to help some other students. So we have a programming, design, culinary, yeah, so the things, and then it's gonna be a various area, and then we're gonna just elect only 2 mentee for 1 mentor. So we're gonna share our culture and their experience, and maybe we can help some direction to any students end of the year presentation as well. Yeah, next one. Brand new lunch system. So how was your lunch yesterday? Good? Yeah, I think so. I ate like 2 times, and then it was good. So, well, how was your like last week lunch? Yeah, someone said bad. So there's something up and down for the lunch menu. So I want to make that consistent with higher standards. So we want some best and most improvement for the new lunch system, and then we're gonna make some less unsatisfying menu. In psychological term, it means like negative reinforcement. So we're gonna make sure like less unsatisfying thing, and then we're gonna make some more satisfying menus. And then we're gonna do survey, and then we're gonna apply your two menus for once a month. Next one, please. Yeah, international school. This one is the toughest, most tough. Promise. Sometimes I regret, but yeah, but I should do it, and I believe I can do it. But the key point is interaction with the other schools. Within the interaction with other schools, we get some learning, and then we get some opportunity to compete with them. So, but before that, I hope to make some high level, high standard for our school, and then maybe some level of our school should be a little bit higher to compare with them. And then maybe we can get some opportunity from the school first, and then we're gonna move on to the interaction with the schools. Yeah, new uniform. The key point for the new uniform is not replacing some old uniforms, but not replacing, but we're adding something. So if you guys want to change something this hoodie, then we can pick it, and then we can make some new design and new colors, and then we can edit, substitute, not substituting. So there's gonna be one vote for shirts design by voting, and then we're gonna find some agreement and disagreement first. Then if you guys agree, then we're gonna choose color, design, type, everything, and then we're gonna add something new design for the 상의. And then for pants, I heard many students wants to substitute black pants, so we got permission. Yeah, but we should choose two color because currently we have a navy and then maybe beige 바지. So we should substitute with black within that. So we cannot accept three colors. So we're gonna vote for that as well for next semester. Yeah. Lastly, event managing. So now we are gonna go maybe spiritual retreat and walking camp for next 1 year. So we have a lot of ideas, and you guys have a lot of ideas. So I wanna apply that for having some great opportunity and then fund your school. We're gonna activate our any feedbacks for before and after any events, and then after that we're gonna co-work with the representative. Representative is not just only managing this class, but they're gonna participate in every events to support student council and students. If you guys have like something idea or dissatisfaction, then just come to me, and then you can do it. You can make your own event, and you do it. Because if you guys have dissatisfaction, and then if you said something complaints, then you should do it. You should change your mind. Okay? Yeah, I think that's that. But yeah, so we're gonna do Q&A. Yeah, so we are moving on to Q&A. If you guys have any question, just ask to us.
Any questions for the student council regarding their proposals?
Okay. Oh. Sometimes
Wait a minute, please. Yeah.
Okay, sometimes things just don't go to the way you planned. It derails. So it's important to set one of the most important thing of your student council. Meaning you have to set the priority. So if you were to set one goal and one value your student council is going to hold, what would that be?
As I said, for individually and then within student council, we discuss about a lot to choose something one keywords for the next semester. It was culture. So we want to set some culture, not just for this only 1 year, and then we want to make some long-term development for CSIS. So the priority event's gonna be maybe new student council branches, because all of the students gonna participate for this structure, and then every student council is participating and then managing this structure. So it's gonna be maybe not 참여 정부, but participating for every school works, and then they're taking their responsibility to build some better schools. So I think new student council branch is gonna be the most important for us.
So what are some specific programs that you're gonna set as a priority? Like you've said like mentoring systems and all.
For the promise?
Huh?
For the promise? 공약?
The program, like actual tasks you're gonna set as a priority. You can say from the promise you've set, or from, I don't know.
But I think my promise is my individual promise with students, not for every student council. They have a responsibility, but that's my individual work, and then what I said. So I'm gonna keep that, and then that's my responsibility. But what I said, within the students, we want to work together, and then yeah, I'm keep repeating that. But yeah, new student council branches, that's gonna be the biggest program. It seems like not a program, but it is long-term project, and then this is one of the programs. So that's the reason why what I said. No question? Then may I ask you guys?
Sure.
What do you guys think about current situation of CSIS? 지금 학교 상황. No, I want to hear from students, not teachers.
I mean, you gotta be specific. Which area of school?
Maybe academic or clubs or something, events, everything. I want to hear your voice, because I have no opportunity to hear your voices. So yeah.
Any thoughts? Response to Ryan's question?
Okay, then let me change the words. 지금 현 학생에게 기대하는 부분이 뭔지 듣고 싶습니다. 학교 말고.
농구장 언제 바꿔요?
일단
한 반년 전쯤부터 얘기 들었는데.
네, 반년 전서부터 얘기를 했었죠. 펜스에 대한 부분을 제가 다큐멘터를 들고 찾아갔으나 리젝 됐고요. 그리고 지금 새로운 건물은 착공을 준비하고 계시기 때문에 그 부분에 대해서는 다음 학기에 업데이트 바로 해드리도록 하겠습니다.
질문을 하실 때는 리스펙트풀하게, 그리고 주어와 목적어를 뚜렷하게 밝혀주시면 감사하겠습니다.
So I have a question. As you mentioned before, you mentioned that culture is the most important aspect that you're going to focus during the next semesters. But I think I need more explanation of how the programs that you explained of, for example, like mentoring systems and communication systems, how are they going to contribute to change our culture into a certain way, and also what kind of direction are you focusing onto? Like, which direction are you going to change our culture to?
지금 CSIS의 컬처가 뭐라고 생각하시는지 여쭤봐도 될까요? 전 잘 모르겠는데요, CSIS 컬처가 뭔지. 전 그래서 새로운 컬처를 만든다 얘기한 건데 뭐라고 생각하시나요?
I personally think that our current culture is pretty focused onto like academics, and we often don't really think about what our visions and passions are. So we are, I think, pretty much all of us are mostly just driven by the academic achievements and skills.
Yeah, so 멘토링 시스템을 갖고 온 이유는 일단 첫 번째로 여러분들이 위에 학년들에게 뭔가 더뭐 부족할 수 있겠지만 뭔가 더 나은 방향을 제시받거나 혹은 도움을 받을 수 있다고 생각했기 때문에 저는 그 부분에 대해서 계속 들었다고 생각을 하고, 그 다음에 컬처를 만든다는 것은 그냥 인사하고 다니자 이런 컬처가 아니라, 이게 나중에 봤을 때, 지금은 여러분이 봤을 때 unsatisfy 할 수 있겠지만, 이게 저의 궁극적인 목표는 한 해가 아니라 여러분이 11학년이 되고 12학년이 되고 뭐 대학을 가서도 남았을 때 학교에 계속 남을 수 있게끔 하는 것이 목표이고, 또한 컬처라는 것은 결국 커뮤니케이션에 달려있기 때문에 그 커뮤니케이션을 활용해서 여러분이 이야기한 내용을 전달하고, 그리고 그 전달한 내용을 여러분들이 납득할 수 있을 때까지 하는 것이 궁극적인 컬처의 목표입니다.
So I'm more curious about the mentoring system. So our school actually already has various mentoring systems, right? We have the after school intervention, we have the math, mentoring system. But I'm more curious about how you're going to screen these processes for finding mentors, because I think teaching each other is good, right? But I think equally finding teachers that are, qualified is also equally as important than just signing up like, oh, you can teach this person, you can teach that person, because then it just becomes a year where, maybe the teacher itself, it's, let's say, maybe not qualified, but then we have like 6 months of learning, 1 year of learning, but nothing really significantly progresses. So I want to know what your exact plans are for how you're going to screen this process.
So one of the our mentoring system that differs with the other mentoring system, like the math club or the after-school intervention, it is that the mentors can share their experiences, and no matter how this mentor is talented or not, I believe they try to work hard to prepare for their universities and to target on developing their certain talents, and therefore this, like the existing mentoring programs such as math clubs, focuses on certain academic abilities. However, we believe that this mentoring system is focused on building up the mentees and sharing the experiences that the mentors try to build up as they prepare for their visions and universities. We found out that it's quite different with just teaching an academic area, but it is helping the mentee get the vision and also prepare for a certain dream that he or she wants to develop in this school. Yes.
So do you want the mentor, so what do you look for in a mentor? Do you want them to be not just like a teacher? Do you like actually mentor someone who gives advice to the younger students?
We believe that it differs with what mentees want, because it can be about academics, it can be about what about the advices on preparing for certain areas, or it can be about experiences or maybe competitions that they can prepare for it. And through getting taught by these mentors, we believe these experiences can be a great tool for the mentees to prepare for the future that they want to drive on. Yes.
I think that's great and all, but I think it's also very broad, because I think we are also high schoolers, and it feels more like we're taking this role of like adults or teachers. So I think if we focus more very specifically on one task and one thing so we later can build up to be better mentors, I think maybe it's a more concrete idea, I guess.
Amber, do you have some mentor, not adults?
What?
Do you have some mentor?
Do I have a mentor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have teachers, I have people I look up to.
Not a teacher or adults.
What do you mean?
Like,
not adults?
yeah.
If a mentor is not, wait, what are you saying?
Yeah, so the idea was initiated by me, and then every grade, 9, 10, 11, even now, I think for me, I have great mentors from CSIS, and then I hope to keep that, and then flow that great culture to maybe freshmen or maybe 10, 11. So the culture, the mentoring system key point is sharing, not just only teaching or just something advising to two mentees, but I want to that two mentee became another mentor to help their friends and then their maybe brother or sisters. So not just only teaching, but advising and then communicating really personally, and then learning that and then knowing that area, like what you did and then what you experienced. Yeah, sharing that. So it's not just academically like teaching math or science. Yeah, it's not like that mentor, academical mentor. Yeah.
I wanted to hear more about the culture part because, like, I think, like you said, I don't see a very defined culture in CSIS, and a culture can mean a lot of things. And I hear that you're trying to build up a culture, but like, what kind of a culture do you want to build? Because there's a lot of cultures, like academic cultures or like sports cultures. Like, there can be a lot of types of culture, but just trying to build a culture, I wanted to hear more about what is the direction you're going into?
Maybe unified culture. So 지금 제가 생각하는 컬처는 그냥 혼자만 갖고 있는 고유의 색깔이 아니라 모두가 함께 할 수 있는 색깔을 생각을 하는데, 모두가 함께 나아가는 방향이 있어서 우리 학교는 서로가 얘기할 수 있는 시간이 적었다고 들었어요. 그래서 그 아이디어를 갖고 온 것이고, 그리고 그 사람이 뭐 위에 학년이 아래 학년이 잘 하든 못하든 배운 경험을 토대로 나눔을 하고, 그거에 대해서 그러니까 자신이 받은 그 사랑과 그 경험을 계속 흘려내보낼 수 있게끔 하는 것이 저의 첫 번째 컬처입니다. 그냥 내가 잘했으니까 내가 혼자 갖고 가고, 내가 잘났으니까 제가 해서는 의미가 없고, 그런 걸 원하는 게 아니라 자신이 뭔가 잘하는 색깔이 있다면 그 색깔이 함께 조화될 수 있게끔 하는 유니파이드 컬처가 제 첫 번째 목적입니다. 그래서 쉐어링을 얘기했던 거고 멘토링을 얘기했던 겁니다.
Then, like, could you explain some of more of your promises and how they connect to like the unification culture that you're driving towards?
제가 갖고 온 공약은 여러분의 의견을 반영한 것이기 때문에 첫 번째로 학생들의 의견을 반영했다는 점에서 저는 뭔가 커뮤니케이션을 했다고 생각을 하고 있고, 멘토 시스템 아까 얘기했다시피 그렇다고 생각을 하고 있고, 런치 시스템은 사실 이 런치를 바꾸는 것에 있어서는 사실 매해 이루어졌던 일이에요. 항상 불만이 있었고 그 의견을 알고 있었습니다. 근데 이제 그거를 저는 이 커뮤니케이션은 학생들 뿐만 아니라 전에 했었던 학생회들이 취했던 것을 바탕으로 저는 그것을 다시 이어나가는 것이기 때문에 계속 바뀌는 것에 대한 컬처, 뭔가 더 학교 왔을 때 밥이 맛이 없으면 재미가 없잖아요. 밥이 맛있어야지 좀 더, 저만 그런가? 어쨌든 그 밥을 먹었을 때 밥을 먹는 것 자체 또한 학교의 하나의 부속이기 때문에 그 부속을 단지 학생들의 니즈에 맞게끔 변화하려는 것이고, 이것은 좀 더 우리의 의견을 반영한다는 컬처를 남긴다면 급식에서도 더 나은 발전이 이루어지지 않을까라는 생각을 하고 있습니다. interaction with another schools. 이것의 가장 첫 번째적인 이거야말로 좋은 컬처라고 생각을 합니다. 우리가 다른 학교보다 뭐 뛰어나든 뛰어나지 않든 우리가 배울 수 있고 깨질 수 있는 경험이 있다면 저는 충분히 좋은 경험을 생각을 하고, 그 다음에 이거는 학교 안에서만 배우는 게 아니라 다른 학교에 있는 학생들의 의견 혹은 다른 학생들의 경험을 더 많이 받을 수 있겠죠. 아무래도 다른 학교 학생들은 사람도 많고 또 우리 새로운 환경이 있기 때문에 그렇기 때문에 저는 학교의 수준과 학교 학생들이 더 많은 경험을 할 수 있게끔 그 경험의 장을 여는 것, 결국은 그 경험의 장도 그 다른 사람들의 그 이야기들과 그 경험을 쉐어링하는 거겠죠. 마지막으로 유니폼은 사실 우리 학교를 가장 잘 나타내는 방안 중에도 하나인데, 그 나타내는 방향에 있어서 학교에 우리가 입고 다니는 옷이 우리가 계속 이게 1년, 2년만 입는 게 아니니까 여러분이 의견을 직접 반영을 바꾼다면 우리가 바꿨다는 그 부분에서 학생들이 적용하면서 그 옷을 입은 것에 있어서 자부심을 좀 가지지 않을까요? 바뀌었다는 부분에 대해서 여러분이 참여해서 모은 것을 했다는 것이니까.
그 공약 중에서 그 다른 스쿨 간의 인터랙션도 있으셨는데 그 되게 힘들다고 하시기도 하고, 아까 질문에 답하실 때 그 컬처 폼 할 때도 되게 좋은 기회라고 말씀하셨는데, 혹시 그 미니멈 적어도 힘들다고 하셨는데, 힘들다고 해서 그래도 하긴 해야 되잖아요. 그래서 맨 마지막에 미니멈 익스펙테이션 같은 게 있나요? 마지막에 어컴플리션?
제가 묻고 싶었던 얘기인데요. 어느 정도를 해야지 여러분이 만족할 수 있을지, 만족한 경험을 얻을 수 있을지. 그 되게 어려운 질문인데, 여러분은 그러면 학교가 3개인데 모르는 학교 3개가 오면 만족을 할까요? 아니면 좋은 학교, 여러분이 봤을 때 부러워하는 학교 3개가 오면 만족을 할까요? 근데 왔는데 만족스럽지 않은, 무시를 받을 수도 있는 거고 그런 건데, 그러면 얼만큼의 expectation을 가졌는지 제가 묻고 싶은 내용인데, 제가 생각하기에는 좋은 경험, 그러니까 그 학교에서 열심히 한 학생들이 오겠죠. 그리고 그 학생들이 가진 그 문화, 컬처를 나누는 게 첫 번째 목표죠. 근데 제가 생각했을 때는 뭐 학교나 이런 걸 따지기보다는 먼저 우선 친해지고 여러분이 가진 그 역량을 교류함으로써 저는 친해지는 거라 생각하기 때문에, 학교의 개수나 이런 부분에 있어서는 1대1 교류가 될 수 있겠죠. 뭐 예를 들어 뭐 다른 학교 어디 있는지 모르겠지만 어쨌든 다른 학교가 다른 학교 할 수도 있겠고, 그 다음에 여러분이 원한다면 그 학교와 1대1 뭐 토론을 할 수도 있겠고, 뭐 스포츠 데이를 열 수도 있겠고, 그거는 여러 방안에 있어서 인터랙션 하는 거니까 저는 여러분이 얼만큼 기대하는지 더 듣고 싶은데요. 제가 정할 수 있는 부분은 아닌 것 같습니다.
멘토링 시스템에 관해서 묻고 싶은 게 있는데, 멘토가 만약에 가르치는 방식이 잘못됐거나 그거를 인지하지 못하고 멘티한테 가르쳐주면 결국 악순환이 반복되는 거 아닌가요?
좋은 내용입니다. 그렇게 하기 위해서 먼저 그러니까 여러분이 미팅을 하겠죠. 미팅 정기적으로 만나는 사람과 하겠죠. 그러면 그거에 대해서 어떤 내용을 했는지 기록하고, 멘티 받은 사람 또한 어떤 부분에서 멘토가 더 좋은 내용을 말해줬으면 좋겠는지에 대해서 여러분이 느낀 점을 써서 그것을 즉시 반영할 수 있도록 하도록 하겠습니다.
아니, 저는 인성적 댕덩이보다는 만약에 컴퓨터 사이언스를 배우는데 우리 학교에 컴퓨터 사이언스를 가르치는 멘토 형이 한 명이 있어요. 근데 그 형이 가르치는 게 방식이 좀 효율적이지 못하거나 잘못됐어요. 그러면은 그걸 알 수 있는 전문적인 사람이 있어야 되잖아요. 근데 그걸 누가 해줄 거냐는 거죠.
그거는 그 분야에 있어서 가르치시는 선생님들이 있으시기 때문에 그 분야에 있어서는 선생님들께 자문을 구할 수 있겠죠.
우리 학교 컴퓨터 하시는
저기요,
선생님이
잠시만요. 얘기하고 있잖아요.
누구냐고. 그러니까 컴퓨터 사이언스 하는 선생님이.
저기요, 듣고 얘기하세요. 듣고 얘기하세요.
말하세요.
자, 그 분야에 있어서 일어나는 일은 지금 학생의 소관이 아니라 학생 클럽 간의 소관이기 때문에 학생 클럽 안에서 해결돼야 되는 내용이라고 생각합니다. 그 부분에 대해서 문제가 있다면 아까 얘기했다시피 컬처 모니터하는
학생들에게 이야기를 해서 그 부분에 대해서 조율을 하고 그리고 그거에 대해서 대한 내용은 선생님들과 리뷰가 되겠죠. 뭔가 여러분들이 항상 전문적이지 않기 때문에 그렇기 때문에 멘토라고 하는 겁니다. 티처가 아니고. 그래서 우린 티처가 있는 거고 티처에게 묻고 그거에 대해서 리뷰 받고 멘토에게 좋은 방향을 갈 수 있게끔 하는 것까지가 학생의 일입니다. 여러분이 잘못했다고 제가 크리사이즈하고 여러분은 하지 마세요라고 할 수 있는 사람이 아니잖아요, 저는.
되게 지금 공약들을 들어보면 현실성 없는 것도 좀 많은 것 같은데 이게 실제로 학교에서 컨펌을 받고 뭐 예를 들어서 interaction with other schools, 유니폼 급식 이런 게 학교에서 이제 너네 이거 해도 된다 컨펌을 받은 건지 아니면 그냥 막연한 아이디어인지 그거를 여쭤보고 싶어요.
우선 하나 차례대로 말씀드리자면 우선 이 멘토링 프로그램은 저희가 이렇게 12학년들, 곧 12학년이 되는 시니어들에게 허락을 맡아서 진행을 한 이런 분야들을 아까 PPT에 나열해서 보여드렸고요. 두 번째로 브랜드 뉴 런치 시스템, 이것은 학교에 계시는 영양사 선생님께 이미 말씀과 조율을 해서 이 시스템이 올바르게 적용될 수 있도록 전부 다 얘기가 맞춰졌고요.
그리고 또한 이 시스템의 아이디어는 영양사 분께서 먼저 제안해 주신 내용이기 때문에 저희가 그것을 적용하고 잘못된 부분이 있다면 조율해서 더 나은 방향으로 나아갈 수 있도록 할 거고요. 인터내셔널 스쿨은 현실성이 없다고 느껴질 수도 있을 것 같습니다. 왜냐하면 우린 하고 싶지만 상대방의 의견이 중요한 거니까요. 상대방이 하고 싶지 않아 할 수도 있습니다. 그리고 현재 상대방이 전과는 다르게 세대 교체가 이루어지다 보니까 리더들마다 딱히 폐쇄적인 아이디어를 가진 사람들이 많이 나타나고 있어요. 얘기를 해보면 해볼수록. 근데 우리가 국제학교가 우리나라에 뭐 그 학교 하나만 두 개만 있는 건 아니니까 어떤 학교든 우리가 배울 수 있는 학교는 있다고 생각하기 때문에 그 부분에 있어서는 현실성 떨어진다 해도 제가 최선을 다해서 1년 안에 한 번이라도 F1할 수 있도록 약속하겠습니다.
그리고 네 번째 공약은 뉴 유니폼이었는데 이것 또한 목사님과 같이 대화를 통해서 허락받은 부분들만 이렇게 PPT에 첨가하고 저희가 발표를 드렸기 때문에 이러한 부분의 현실성에 대해서는 걱정하실 필요가 없을 것 같습니다. 그리고 마지막으로 이벤트 매니징, 즉 이 오프닝 캠프나 이런 워킹 캠프 이벤트 관련해서는 원래부터 이것이 학생의 권한이었기 때문에 다음 학기부터 이렇게 진행하는 것은 무리 없이 현실성 있게 진행될 수 있다고 생각합니다.
다만 이벤트에 대해 나아가는 부분이 우리가 나가는 스피리추얼 리트릿 같은 경우에는 학생회가 이 부분에 대해서 하고 싶다고 건의할 수 있지만 모든 스피리추얼 리트릿은 결국 목사님께 있기 때문에 목사님과 시간이라든지 내용에 대한 부분을 검수받고 조율해야 하기 때문에 여러분이 완벽하게 원하는 부분이 나오지 않을 수는 있겠지만 적어도 학생들의 의견이 반영되는 시간이 있다는 부분에 있어서는 저는 굉장히 의미 있는 시간이라 생각하기 때문에 여러분의 의견을 그래서 끝난 후에 적용하겠다는 내용입니다.
5 minutes.
네, 분위기가 좀 무겁게 됐는데 시크리테리한테 질문을 좀 하고 싶습니다. 네, 커뮤니케이션 관련해서 얘기를 하고 싶은데 사실 시크리테리 자체에게 커뮤니케이션이라는 리스폰시빌리티가 완전히 혼자서 부여받은 건 아니지만 제가 느끼기에는 시크리테리에게는 커뮤니케이션 역량이 필요하다고 느끼거든요. 왜냐하면 시크리테리는 결국 기록을 하는 사람이니까. 그렇다면 혹시 이 학교와 커뮤니케이트 할 수 있는 새로운 방법이나 아니면 뭐 좀 더 그 커뮤니케이션 자체에서 임프루브 할 수 있는 부분에 대한 그런 걸 고려한 게 있는지 뭐 인스타그램을 다시 개설한다든지 그런 부분이 있는지 혹시 여쭤보고 싶습니다.
일단 학생들과 스쿨이 되게 다이렉트하게 커뮤니케이팅 하지 못하는 것 같아가지고 그 부분을 개선하고 싶다는 생각을 했고, 그리고 그 엔터테이닝 시스템 얘기할 때도 소셜 미디어나 라디오 그런 걸 통해 가지고 더 내추럴하고 프리리하게 커뮤니케이트 하면 좋겠다라고 멘션을 했었어요. 그래서 그런 거를 통해서 더 자유로운 분위기를 만들고 싶다는 생각을 했습니다.
그러면 이제 커뮤니케이션 메소드로는 라디오와 인스타그램이 두 개가 있는 건가요?
일단은 그 두 개가 주요로 해놓고 더 할 게 있으면 더 생각을 해봐야 할 것 같아요.
알겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Okay, we'll take one final question from Andy.
그 질문이 두 개 있는데 첫 번째는 그 멘토 멘티 시스템에서 멘토는 12학년만 할 수 있는 건가요?
네.
그런
잠깐만요. 지금 현재 진행된 바로는 그렇고 그 이후에 더 자원자가 있고 또 그 사람이 하고자 하는 의지와 어느 정도 할 수 있는 컨텐츠가 나온다 생각한다면 그 부분에 대해서 추가해서 진행할 예정입니다.
그리고 두 번째 좋은 질문인지 모르겠는데 솔직히 12학년이라 해도 9학년이랑 그 4살밖에 차이 안 나잖아요. 그리고 만약에 예를 들어서 AP 공부 같은 거를 도움을 받고 싶어서 멘토 멘티 시스템을 신청을 해서 멘토를 받았는데 그 멘토가 이제 먼저 다른 사람들에 비해 먼저 공부하긴 했는데 그 공부한 거를 토대로 이제 가르칠 수 있을지는 잘 모르고 미지수니까 그런 거에 대해서는 살짝 방안이 있나요?
제가 지금까지 설명한 멘토와 멘티는 공부를 가르쳐주는 부분에 대해서 얘기한 적이 단 한 번도 없습니다. 또한 AP에 대한 부분은 여러분이 다른 방안으로 하길 원하는 거 단지 공부 방법이라든지 뭐 예를 들어 학원을 간다든지 아니면 책 보는 거 이런 거를 팁을 주길 바라는 것이 여러분을 온전하게 가르쳐주는 장소는 아니라고 생각합니다. 그래서 저는 티처라는 말을 안 쓰고 멘토라는 말을 쓴 거일 뿐입니다. 멘토는 그 부분에 어느 방향으로 나아가면 더 좋을지에 대한 조언과 도움을 주는 것일 뿐이지 문제 푸는 것이라든지 AP에 나오는 점수라든지 문제를 풀어주는 사람은 아니라고 생각했고 그렇게 얘기해서 저는 그거에 대한 자신이 가진 경험을 쉐어하는 거지 문제 푸는 스킬에 대한 것을 요구한 적은 없습니다. 멘토에게. 혹시 더 없으시면 타운홀은 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 또 궁금하신 부분이 있으시면 저에게 찾아오셔서 얘기해 주시면 제가 자세히 말씀드리도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Let's give one round of applause to the team. And thank you everyone for your questions. I have one last comment. And so I'm the high school student council advisor. And it follows the philosophy and the goal of our school to cultivate leadership. And so these are not special students. These are students you've chosen, right? These are students that have gone through our interview process. These are students who are becoming the next leaders of your community. So we thank you for your support. We thank you for your respect. And we thank you for your attention to what they are doing. At the same time, as you can see here, the student council will communicate this over the break and also early on in the next semester about these new opportunities to become leaders at our school. And so as you can see, it's listed there. And the specifics will be communicated to you later on. But for those of you who would like to step up as leaders in these positions, I know it may not be as clear, but we'll provide more information about what these jobs will entail. And so please be on the lookout and think about and pray about if you have a heart for this school, if you have a heart for leadership. We're not asking for you to do a perfect job at something. We're asking you to serve in the same way that our Lord served his Father as well. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. And so we really look forward to helping those students up here, helping me, helping teachers, helping leaders, helping your peers through these opportunities. All right, so thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you. I think you can turn to your class now for homeroom time.